Hi everyone, welcome to the general reading for the month of June 2020. I decided that for this week I'm going to just do the entire month instead of a weekly, and I'm going to do this one, the general reading, and I'm also going to do each individual zodiac sign instead of just the 4 elements. So be sure to check those out, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you don't know your placements for your birth chart, Cafe Astrology is where I got my free one done. Of course, there are professional astrologers out there. I just don't know any. So I don't like to give my energy and my personal information to somebody that I don't necessarily know or isn't recommended. So if anybody has a recommendation for a great, reliable, accurate astrologer, ethical as well, please feel free to leave that in the comments box below. Also, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try a YouTube Live this weekend. We'll see how that goes. I haven't done that yet. I've done Facebook Lives. Those are posted on the channel as well. I just did one on forgiveness over the weekend and posted it today, so be sure to check that out. You can follow me on social media on Facebook and Instagram at Willow Tree Heals. My website, willowtreehealing.net. My email, everything is in the description box below. So I'm using The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. I decided that the energies are pretty wonky right now in the world, and we could use some extra grounding. So I'm wearing my green shirt. The back of these cards is green. And this deck uses elements instead of the traditional swords, cups, etc. So I like it. It's more earthy, and it's just beautiful. Couple more. No, that's good. Okay. Let's see what we've got going on collectively. Oh, the 2 of Earth, which is the 2 of Pentacles. Ace of Air in reverse, the Empress smack in the middle, 8 of Fire in reverse, and the 4 of Water in reverse. So I've tried to record this video 3 times and I kept getting interrupted or the camera shut off or something weird happened. So I had to really get in and cleanse everything. And I bring that up because 1, the energies are crazy, and 2, the Empress popped up in this last one that I just tried to do. So we're getting the same energy. With the 2 of Earth on top, this is Pentacles. As you can see, she's balancing. This pretty much follows traditional tarot imagery. She is, it's just gorgeous. I love these cards. She's balancing. She's trying to figure out, she's making a decision, which is going to be best for me. Earth, Pentacles, coins, whatever you want to call it, is all about our material world stuff. All of our money, house, job, everything that is of the earth plane, the 3D physical world. So when the 2 of Earth shows up, the 2 of Coins, that's our overall energy for the month of June for everybody. So this is about balance, what is best for our material world. And I think that's pretty pertinent. The Ace of Air, so this is swords. Beautiful little unicorn there. This is the Ace of the Ace of Swords in traditional tarot, but it was reversed. I just like to show them upright so that you can get the imagery, especially when they're not totally traditional. So the Ace of Swords is typically about divinely inspired ideas. It's typically shown with a crown on the top of the sword, and is about divine inspiration. Since it's in reverse, so this is what it looks like upright, but it was in reverse. It's not that we're not getting divinely inspired ideas, it's just not the time. See how the unicorn is moving? and he's going the opposite direction. Basically, he's going back to the past. So it might be a good opportunity to review what we've been doing and what we've been thinking in our thought patterns, and seeing what's been working and what hasn't when we're balancing our energy. With the Empress smack dab in the middle here, number 3. Oops, just dropped the card. She is all of the queens combined. And she's very earthy, so you can see she's got her flower crown, her wheat. It's a more earth tone card. And she's also typically depicted as pregnant. So this is about birthing new ideas, but you're not quite there yet because you're gestating. So she's about patience. She knows that good things are coming, but you have to be patient. You have to work for it. And then the 8 of Fire, when it's upright, this is the 8 of Wands. Cute little panda there. But it was in reverse. So 8 of Wands is typically about communication, very passionate, energy. But since it's in reverse, so when it's upright, it looks like this. You can kind of get a good feel for it. So being in reverse, it's not that the communication isn't coming in. It just might not be how it's expected, or it might not be as fast. So it might come in a totally different way than what we were expecting. Also, since our world is pretty much on fire right now with everything that's going on, especially in the US, with this being in reverse, I think it is blocked. We have to make sure that we know what we're being told is the truth, because we know rumors, the rumor mill is always going anyway, and it's especially true when there's chaos and conflict and you don't really know. You're getting initial reports, but it's only a half truth, or it's not the whole story, or it's sensationalized in some way. So we have to be judicious in how we receive our communication and making sure that we're balancing it out and weighing, we're comparing, and making sure that we've got all the facts straight. And then the 4 of Water, so this is the 4 of Cups. This is when it's upright, my mermaids. And reverse. So 4 of Cups is typically about ambivalence, also just boredom or stagnant energy. Things aren't flowing. So when it's in reverse, it means we're getting out of that energy. Things are starting to flow again. We are reigniting our passion. I think I'm going to go ahead and clarify with the Arcanum Tarot. I don't know if I have these in reverse. Yep. So let's see. What do they want collective to know? Let's see what that Ace of Air is all about. The Queen of Cups and the King of Cups together. You all saw me shuffle. So now we're getting into soulmate, twin flame kind of energy. So that's interesting. So this could be affecting a relationship. See how they're facing each other? They both have their cups. He seems a little more sure than she does. She seems like she's looking into that beautiful glowing cup like, What do I want to do with this? How do I want to invest? How do I make sure it's all balanced? So since I was clarifying the Ace of Air, and now we've got the King and Queen here. Oops, sorry. I'm thinking it's a heart overhead kind of energy. See what the Empress has to say. Interesting. So the Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh, there's 3 here. Knight of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the 5 of Cups in reverse. So I'll show these to you. So 5 of Cups, when it's upright, it's very much about mourning. See the 3 that are overturned and then the 2 up here, not seeing those 2 cups. Here they are. So since it's in reverse, you are seeing. And then we've got the 2 Knights in reverse. Not necessarily a bad thing. But when the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups are in reverse, it means that energy isn't flowing quite the way you might want it to. But that's okay because the 5 of Cups is in reverse. So with the Empress, she's very patient. She knows this is going to take some time before we can bear the fruit. So I think that's why these Knights are in reverse and they're not moving quite the way that they should. But with that 5 of Cups, it's okay because you're getting out of the mourning period. We're making some strides. It's the 8 of Fire in reverse. Six of Wands upright and 7 of Cups upright. So the 6 of Wands is about being victorious, coming back from battle victorious. And then the 7 of Cups, that's all about choices. It can be deception, but because you can't quite see what's in every single cup, but it's about making the best decision that you can with what you know. But it's going to be good. Whatever you do is going to be good because you've got these cups here. So despite the fact that the 8 of Wands is in reverse, it's going to help you make this decision on your own. You might have gone to somebody looking for an answer, and this is what's making you do this on your own, and you're going to be right. It's going to be okay for you. And the 4 of Water in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. Interesting. So when it's upright, it's about forward movement, pretty fast. I associate this one with the sign of Cancer or Moonchild. So when it's in reverse, it's just not that it's just not moving as fast. But the 4 of Water in reverse, that is energy of getting unstuck. So it's kind of this duality. So maybe you're getting unstuck. You were probably stuck because the Chariot was in reverse, or at least you felt that way. You're walking away. 8 of Cups. Oh, look, a full moon. Huh. We have a full moon eclipse in Sagittarius this week. So there's that. Watch me walk away. Walking away from this stagnant energy, it's not as fast because the Chariot's in reverse, but it's still happening. You might not be charging forward because it's in reverse, but you're walking. And one step one foot in front of the other, one step at a time. Movement is still movement. So make sure that with everything that's going on in the world right now, you're comparing, you're making sure that if you're hearing conflicting messages or confusing messages, at least, that you're checking all of your sources. Anybody who's ever been in school knows you got to cite your sources. So make sure that they're credible, that you get them from multiple areas, not just one particular place, so that you're seeing it from every perspective possible. And even then, take it all with a grain of salt, or several grains of salt around a martini glass or a margarita glass, whatever floats your boat. 2 of Earth, all about balance. And then heart decisions overhead. Know that it takes time to get to where you want to be, but it's coming, because that grief card is in reverse. Communication might be delayed, might not quite be what you were expecting, but it's going to help you to make your own decision, and you're going to be victorious. You're going to be right. It's going to work out well for you. And you're getting out of the stagnant energy. Not fast, but one foot in front of the other. Movement is still movement. And I will get a Divine Feminine Oracle card for us, just because these are beautifully powerful cards and I love them. And I think we need some Divine Feminine right now. We've got a lot of anger going on out there. And I think we need some love. I'm not saying it's not okay to be angry. For heaven's sake, yes. Be angry. Feel your feels. You have every right to be angry about everything that's going on right now. It's ridiculous. However, to quote the wonderful Martin Luther King Jr., Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Let's see what we got from our Divine Feminine here. That feels better. Pavarotti. Pavarotti? That was an Italian singer. Pavarotti is the goddess of devotion. I am love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. Commit to love. In all its forms. Commit to love. If that is a relationship for you, do it. Commit to love. Commit to this. If it's just relationships in general, if it's just loving each other, just love one another. That's our greatest commandment, love one another. Not to get religious or philosophical, but it's true. We just need to love each other. Be compassionate. Love one another. Know that we get a lot farther with love than we do with hate. So I hope that this helped you. I hope that this resonated for you. And like I said, everything for social media and how to contact me and my website are in the description box below. And if you would like to book your own personal reading, you can contact me via one of those methods. So have a wonderful week. Take care.